Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. After years of searching, I think we can finally say with absolute confidence we have found the worst possible landlord. And I know what a lot of people are thinking. There is no way on this massive earth that you have found, hands down, the worst landlord. I'm pretty sure we have. This landlord is so out to lunch, and we're going to go through it and dissect it, and then I am going to go off. But before we do, I want to make something very clear. While the screenshot shows this person's name and internet sleuths have already found who this person is on Facebook and this post on Facebook, do not go and harass this person. They are probably already getting rightly dogpiled by a bunch of other people. No need to add to that and open yourself up to any potential blowback from it. So, please join me in reading through this completely heartless, callous, and downright inhumane post of hers on Facebook. What are the laws around the death of a tenant? Say the tenant had a stroke which left them in the ICU for 3 weeks. The tenant then showed signs of recovery, then took a sudden turn for the worst and passed, all before the end of the month. Does the landlord have the right to ask for an additional month's rent in lieu of notice? This was the part where I immediately recognized I did not like where this post was going, and I wished many bad things to happen to this person. Obviously, the tenant/tenant's family didn't give a minimum of 30 days as they were under the belief that the tenant would be returning to the property. Thankfully, the damage deposit was returned after inspection of the apartment. However, the landlord wants a full month rent extra because the proper notice wasn't given. TIA. Now, again, I don't know. To me, it is unclear if this Sarah Metcalf person is either the landlord or she is a relative or a friend of the deceased in some capacity. But either way, the core of that is someone in Newfoundland is apparently so focused on money and the 30-day, tenant didn't, say that because they just died. Are you actually serious? I want an extra month because proper notice wasn't given. Fuck you! How heartless and callous do you have to be to think that these are in any way reasonable demands to make, especially to grieving family members? Oh my God. Hi, I know your friend, brother, sister, mother, aunt, uncle, parent, grandparent, father figure, whoever it may be, someone close to you in life has just died, but they owe me money because they died without giving me 30 days notice. If that person was immediately punched after saying those words, I'm pretty sure none of us would find fault with the person who threw the punch. How can I squeeze just a little more profit out of these people who are currently grieving the loss of a loved one? You heartless bastard, whoever you are. This is what capitalism does to people. It makes them so callous and heartless that all they see are dollar signs rather than the fact that a person regrettably died and their immediate thought is, oh, but my money. This is like that meme of that, post on Twitter or elsewhere on Instagram or from Tumblr maybe. But it's that one of, being at a funeral and the boss is there crying, putting his hands on the casket saying, how could you do this to me? We're so short-staffed today. This is that same callous, heartless energy. And sadly, it's not a meme. This is real fucking life. This actually happened. This happened recently. This isn't from 10 years ago. This is from October 2nd of this year. The audacity of the caucasity is ridiculous. I'm not a religious person, but I would like to believe that if there is a bad place that we go to after we die, this person is definitely going to a very special part of that. And beyond that, this is another example of when protections and regulations are absolutely needed because some scumfuck landlord is going to try and gouge a grieving family because, they didn't give 30 days notice, rather than stop and think, whoa, what am I thinking? Oh my God, I was very inhuman there for a second. Geez, oh man, My parents raised me wrong. You know what? Never mind. No. Oh, geez, that was a close one. No, you know what? Take the time you need. I'm going to cut my loss. So sorry for your loss. Even if they weren't a great tenant, you can just be like, sorry for your loss. It's like literally the most diplomatic thing you can do. And instead, this landlord is saying, okay, but like money, it is honestly just so infuriating. This is a real thing that happened. And it's likely that there's no recourse really for the family, which is why this question was posted in a Facebook group. Apparently, we have to potentially, or at least we should, be legislating, hey, don't be a dick about money when grieving families are grieving the loss of a loved one that was your tenant. Apparently that needs to be written into law now because people are this detached from any kind of moral grounding. It is absolutely ridiculous. And if you can't tell, it is definitely what's bothering me today.